let's go to the very big one. That is our major topic today, and that's what everybody's talking about. The Super Eagles have just, the NFF actually has just announced the new coach for the Super Eagles in the person of Eric Schell. Now, something quite interesting about all of this is that his name was muted with some other names, about 4 or 5 other names, around July. And reportedly, as at that time, that was when he was picked. But everything was just on a low, on a low, on a low. But this time, they've officially announced it. Eric Schell, former coach of Mali, is now the coach of the Super Eagles. And the uproar has been, for me, well warranted and all of that. Is this the best that we could do, or that NFF could do as a federation? Considering that, you know, of course, there was a recommendation from the technical committee who also passed to the, there was another committee, who shared the committees, but Eric Schell.
Is it the best that we could do? Definitely not. But then, I don't think the uproar from Nigerians are totally justified. And this is my point about it. I don't think Eric Schell is best for the Super Eagles. But then, for who we have, he's a decent guy. Looking at his record, he's a decent guy.
What
looking
record?
At his record, that's what I'm saying. Looking at his record with Mali, basically Nations Cup. What did he do with that team? The quality in that team and what he was able to do with that. And that's all I'm looking at. I'm not looking at his record with in club size, his playing career. I'm not looking at all of that. I'm looking at that Nations Cup.
What did he do?
What he was able to do with that team.
Well, how far did Mali go?
Quarterfinals.
You remember they got to the quarterfinals.
But there is something I think we have to look at.
They were upset.
They
defeating South Africa,
of course.
Drawing Tunisia. Those were upset.
South Africa.
For the Mali team that came into the
Malian team against Tunisia.
And they were playing very well.
They did play well, but against
they
Tunisia,
very,
should have won.
So I'm just saying, that's all I'm talking about. Yes, people can talk about his what other team, what has he achieved, but I'm just using that Nations Cup as a yardstick for him, and I think he's good enough to manage the Super Eagles. Whether he's the best for us, I think everybody knows.
Okay, maybe I should not say is he. No, I should not ask whether he's the best.
Of course,
is he good enough? That's the question.
Well,
is he good enough?
Eric Schell has his track record with the national team of Mali.
What track?
Oh, so you're asking what track? Club side, he might not have the tantalizing career, the CV we know. Of course, we want. We as Nigerians, I think we overrate ourselves too much. Of course, we're African giants, but cut your coat according to your budget, not according to your size. We were paying Ose Pesero $50,000.
Is it 50 or 70?
He increased later to 70, and we're struggling at a point. Would you want a situation where you would bring this man, Renard, or you want to bring Bruno Labbadia, you want to bring Tom Sandfield, you want to bring, okay, of course you want to bring those A-list names. There was a time former Ferguson's assistant also wanted to become Super Eagles coach, but what is the problem? Finance. Go with what you want. And Eric Schell's AFCON, just like you mentioned, was fantastic. Quarter-finalist for Mali. And I'm going to tell you that AFCON, Mali played better football than Super Eagles of Nigeria.
So that's
they play better football. I'm
Mike,
not. See,
is it good enough? No. For Super Eagles, it's not good enough.
You know, but
I'm
you know,
saying
based on
what we're
I understand.
with,
I understand.
between him and Bruno Labbadia, I will pick him ahead of Bruno Labbadia.
African experience.
So because we've been getting between him and Pesero, I will pick him ahead of Pesero. That's the thing here. So it's not. I'm looking at what
that Pesero did better than him.
No, Pesero.
Pesero had more qualities.
What are we saying?
Pesero had more qualities than
saying?
Okay, see.
Pesero had more players.
Pesero had
So
I'm not saying. Okay, go on.
This is it. Are there Nigerian coaches better? Maybe I should say it here again. I've been a proponent of somebody that has done it in Emmanuel Amoneke. Why Nigeria Football Federation to date still doesn't find him good enough to be the Super Eagles coach, I don't know. Between Amoneke and Eric Schell, I will pick Amoneke.
His club performance haven't justified.
You cannot
same
use
with Eric Schell.
If you want to use that, then
Eric Schell.
They should just get into Fidelis Ilechukwu. He's the current champion.
No. We're not going totally local.
And so I'm using.
If you want to go local, go local, but no, not
how are
NPFL.
we excusing the NFF for making one of the worst decisions?
It's
No,
ever
see,
made. Mike,
Eric
it is a
Shell's
bad
decision is not a bad decision.
It is a very
Okay,
bad.
see,
and this is why.
if you know you want to go,
It is a very,
if you know you want to go through
very
this route,
bad
it
decision.
should have been announced for a very long time so that we will know Eric Shell will have more time to prepare for these players. But based on performance at AFCON, it's good enough.
What at AFCON? Is that where we have condescended to? You're looking at one of the best teams on the continent. If you're looking by pedigree,
one of
you
the
go
best
to
in
the
the world.
point where we are at our highest FIFA ranking, we go to 5th.
Yes.
You're looking at a powerhouse.
In World Cup.
Supposedly, what I'm saying is that I'm looking at where we should be. I'm not talking about where we are.
Yes.
And then we get to a point whereby, look, Mali that sacked him, they are also fought in their qualifying.
So Nigeria is 5th.
What are we saying? Mali will not qualify. Mali is on 4 points.
Mali haven't got what is
Wait, just
where
hold
are
on.
Mali?
Let me tell you. What are we saying?
Mali-
What are we saying?
Mali
in
is
the same group. What is where Mali? In the same group that Benin and Rwanda are beating us.
Yes.
What are we saying now?
Mali sacked
What are we
him.
saying?
Mali sacked
So
him.
they sacked
But then-
somebody that could not get him to World Cup, and then we decided.
No.
The NFF decided, this man
This Mali
that
you're talking
was
about, Mali,
sacked
have Mali been to the World
Super
Cup?
Eagles to the World Cup.
Mali haven't
is
been
a
to the World
fourth-
Cup
And
before.
so how does that concern
Mali
Their
is the
anything?
fourth
pedigree is
position
different
of
from
their
Super
group.
Eagles.
And then
They-
we decided
they
to go
won
for
the
a
game,
low
lost.
pedigree.
No.
We decided to go for
In as much as you want to criticize what the NFF have done.
let me tell you, if we cannot hold ourselves, Italy didn't go for 2 World Cups, the world didn't fall. We will not go. And you see, let me tell you something, if we cannot hold ourselves to higher standards, we'll keep begging, taking off the crumbs that fall.
No.
Because we cannot hold ourselves to higher
Totally
standards.
How much?
And then what are we saying? We're trying to excuse. You look at everything.
No.
Local coaches, you copied this and you said no. What do you mean? You want to compare Eric Chell to Fidelis?
No. See,
What are you saying?
Yoruba will say Obeto.
What are you saying?
You need money.
What has he
You
done?
need money to get the best.
What
you
has
need
he
money
done?
to get the best.
He went to somebody that they were pouring water. And his boys were even consoling him. A coach that cannot even lead a Mali. You think Mali overwhelmed him?
Mali
and Super Eagles not overwhelmed him?
No.
They had to pour. The guy is a worldwide meme. He's a joke.
There was a context to that.
Nah,
This
there
dude
was-
became-
there was-
There's a context
What's
to
the
that.
context?
Cote
And that's
d'Ivoire,
before that,
an
no,
Ivorian team that
everybody
is
do
star-studded.
understand that during the Nations Cup,
I don't
heat
know why
now.
no.
Ivory Coast was
Very hot. It was very hot. We could not wear suits.
So
Which
it's a
Ivory Coast?
different-
Ivory Coast had they sack a coach in
No.
between.
No, I mean,
It was heating. And
country at the time.
Very hot.
Okay. I thought when you say hot,
Nations
okay, I'm
Cup,
talking
that's
about.
what so the water being poured could have been anybody.
Oh, yeah.
It's-
No.
He had the hot. I don't say about
The
that,
guy
man.
lose from a winning. He was
He bottled the
red. He bottled.
He bottled actually.
He bottled the
Last
match.
minute
2 red cards
conceding,
against 1.
and then you last
then
minute conceding and
they
you
go
get
to
into
pour the
extra
guy.
time
See,
and you lost.
we get pure water factory there. Where we go to carry the pour
No,
because
we
the guy
get
need
to-
better
we get
cold.
where we're now.
If you say in this guy's studio now, if I don't need
If
that
I don't need
water,
Mike,
what are we saying?
I'm not a fan of NFF, and I'm sure a lot of people would know that. And on this, I'm not siding with them. I'm just saying, looking at what they have brought to us as a person, is it good? Yes. Is it better than the ones we have? No. And that's why I mentioned it's someone like Emmanuel Amuneke that I feel is a better coach. But why NFF feel they don't want
based
it?
on where we want to go at this level, we should be
I don't
having
think
a
he's the
coach.
guy.
No,
I don't think he's the guy.
I think-
I don't think
and
so.
then look at.
I want to give him a chance.
Even if that's what we always say.
No.
We've always
Mike,
given chances.
No. See,
Let's give him a chance.
Okay,
What do you mean by let's give him a chance?
If you stick,
What do you mean let's give him a chance?
do you want to stick with Elston Eguavoen? you want to
By the way,
stick?
Austin Eguavoen's a situation now. He's recuperating.
Yes, in
He
Belgium.
actually had a very, it's not so much, he had a very serious operation. An operation that he had to take, if not, he could almost lose mobility. He had to go for that operation. And, for a while, he had been having an issue. Even when he was coaching, he could not even stand for a very
That
long
was
time.
why Fidelis and
You
Daniel
understand?
would stand on his.
You could not even- so-
the guys took them to
Exactly.
the
He had to
team
go-
B. The team B.
Exactly.
That's
He
why
had
they
to
had to
go
take
for that
over.
operation, and he's recuperating at
Yes.
this particular moment in time.
Yes.
So, but we have a myriad of coaches that even those
Is it
players would even respect. And I'm telling you, this was somebody, like we said, we're not talking about his playing career because, 5 caps of first of all.
Eguavoen is the technical
it's really
director of
low.
Nigeria, so
Five-
he has a chance.
5 caps.
He has a
5 caps
a
is,
say.
let's not even just say it.
We don't need the-
If
we don't need the
you
caps
want
now.
to tell me, we don't need the caps.
So
So let me tell you,
and
you get to a point whereby we were talking about this thing earlier, that coaching at a very top phase has become more of psychology, you understand, than even more of tactics. These boys are top players, some of the best in the world. We have back-to-back African Player of the Year. We have back-to-back
So
top
you want
10
to employ
in
employ
Ballon d'Or.
motivational speaker.
I am trying to tell you that these guys, they don't the basics. They are not even doing the basics, right? We should find a way to. And getting somebody who is not even. In fact, I would even say that the local-based coach at this point in time would even be the best for
The
us.
Super Eagles players don't respect local-based coaches.
We can't take that as a. We can't take that as a
It is
given.
not an excuse, but
We can't take that as a given.
What happened?
We can't say so.
What
They're
happened to
fine.
Finidi
No,
George?
let me tell you.
What happened to Finidi George?
And that's the
Zambia.
thing.
Zambia at one particular point, and this was a very sad incident. They lost their whole team. The second base team
They started
came
again.
and went all the way to the
Yes.
Nations Cup final.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, no player is bigger than the country. You cannot tell me that.
So
you
you
cannot.
bench
It is.
Victor Osimhen, right?
It is.
That's where we.
What
now
are you
look-
saying?
That's where we have to look at.
Did you remember Romario not going to the World Cup?
Let's go.
Do you remember Romario?
who do
No,
we
I'm
have?
telling you.
Who do we
Wait,
have?
hold on.
And
I'm
they
telling
started
you.
Ronaldo.
Where Victor Osimhen not even reach. You know, be Romario.
Of course,
Started
Romario
Ronaldo.
Farias.
Yeah.
What did Scolari? Was it not Scolari?
in Brazil, yeah.
Bencham, their best player. When 94, he won a FIFA best now. Oh, they don't carry and go World Cup.
That's where it's.
But
But
you
you
know,
know, that is when you talk
it's small
about.
boy
If you remember, that's what
Ronaldo.
happened.
You're bringing.
So I am letting you know that yes,
Oh.
if it means benching him to put discipline and get him to perform with the best, they are bench bigger players than
That is
Victor
when you.
Osimhen.
That is when you now
They
need the
bench
support.
bigger players.
That is when
What's
you
benching Victor
need.
Osimhen?
That is when you need the support of the officials. I'm talking about the NFF
Why do
officials.
you need their support? They
You
are
need-
meant to. Why do you need their support? They are meant to. How can you be saying that the coach needs the support of NFF?
He does need
It's
their
a
support.
given. You cannot be.
Eh,
It
but
cannot,
that's
it's not possible
no,
that
my-
an
In the
NFF
situation we
coach
find
will-
ourselves-
We are talking about what we have on ground now. You do know, when we have that discussion, this thing happened almost a year. No, it's about 7-8 months ago that Victor Osimhen went on Instagram Live. Until date, he has
Nothing
not
has been done.
apologized to either Nigerians or the coach.
Yeah, that's why.
And the
that's why
Nigerian
they
Football
say, and
Federation.
that's why we all sit down and say,
So-
they don't respect local coaches. now,
They
because
don't. To
And
be
Nigerian
honest.
Football
if
Federation
you
didn't see
slap
it
the coach,
as
who
any
will
issue. As any issue, he's still the Nigerian number 9. He's still
Yeah.
the best
The poster
Nigerian
boy.
player over there. Everybody's still celebrating. But that gaff, no, it's not even a gaff. That, I'm being careful with the word I'm but that stuff he did,
Yeah.
till date, he has not apologized
Of
for
course.
it.
Even Finidi said he
What
hasn't
did David
reached
Beckham
out.
did? He only missed a goal. And then the entire country,
He almost
for
crucified-
almost 2 years,
They crucified him.
for 2-3 years. He doesn't know that. That's all happened. He got a red card.
In the World Cup.
And that was it.
Okay.
But Osimhen went
All
ahead
right.
and
So
do
what
whatever.
are we, so let me just to wrap it up. Let me just
So that
just-
for
let me have your rating. How would you rate this signing? Let's put it that way.
okay. So
By the
it's,
NFF, how would you rate Eric
it's,
Shell?
it's a poor
NFF?
it's a poor signing.
How would you rate
But
it?
then there could also be a light at the end of the tunnel.
Over
So I'm,
10,
I'm,
over
I'm,
10.
that's
Over
that's
10. They could also. By the way, we're talking about. But if we want to even talk about the chance itself, we are how many points up the top of the table?
We are 4
are-
points.
we
We are
are
4
behind.
points off.
No, we're on 3 points.
Yeah.
Because we do 3 games, he lost 1.
Yes.
3 teams are ahead of us on 7
On
points.
7
Benin,
points.
So that's 4
Rwanda,
points
and
behind.
South Africa. So 4 points. So we need to win all our 6 games. Hopefully that the
And
other
expecting
guys.
Somebody's going to drop.
Yeah.
Somebody will,
No,
and, we,
two,
will-
two,
and, we-
two,
and we will
two.
not drop.
No,
Hey.
That's
And then you should say now you should have motivational speaker. What is this one? What are you doing? We win 6 games. You want to
Based on the quality of our team, Mike, are we not expected to win?
based
In
on the
that
quality
group.
of our team.
Yes.
In that group, we should be able to.
We just need-
in 4 matches. We have 1
You just
point.
need. You
I'm
know
sorry,
what?
3 points.
You need synergy. You need synergy of the
We
boys.
are talking about.
That is, see,
Look, you see.
Mike,
that is
we
matter.
We can
That
always
is
get
matter.
it right. You do know
But
that.
we can do that.
We have the
The
we
game
have
don't-
the
wait,
It's how it's
we
funny
have the
how
raw
when
materials.
When it gets to the coach, you say that there are issues with supporting, but then when it gets to the players, now you say we can't.
Because you can't throw
We
away the
can't.
players,
So
man.
You decide where
You can't throw away the players.
It's funny how you
The
choose
easiest
when to be
person to-
optimistic and when you choose
Mike,
to be
see,
pessimistic.
these games are not. We're not playing 6 at the
Mike,
same
Let
time.
us be
For
realistic.
football,
We're playing
you know
2-2.
the
Let's
easiest.
be
the
realistic.
eas-
We're going up against Rwanda. We're going up against Benin. We're going up against teams that have
The only
beat us
team, no,
and teams that
the
take us
only
side to side.
team that I'm
We can't-
afraid of is South Africa.
Who cares who
Because
you're
we're
afraid
going
of?
away.
You're not afraid of Benin. They beat you.
Me,
What
afraid-
causes your
Nah,
fear?
nah.
What causes your fear and them? They will
No,
still
no.
beat you. You are not afraid.
Mike, today, mark my words. Today,
Was
being
Fury
the
was
11th.
Fury afraid of Usyk?
You know one of the big
No,
one of
no,
the
I
Was,
didn't.
was he afraid of Usyk?
One
They
of-
go still beat whether you fear or
No,
not.
no.
You not change anything.
See, Mike,
Say
today
you no fear.
today
One
being
of the things-
11th of January,
We
I
win
can
6
tell you,
matches.
we will make the playoffs at least.
We are not qualified for
So
the World Cup.
No.
okay.
Don't worry.
qualified
I
for
know
I
there's
know
a
that
record for this
it's
one.
best
We are
not
going to make at least the
raise our
playoffs.
hopes
Why
up,
not?
but then
Why not
the thing
qualify
is
for the World Cup?
No.
the thing
How?
is that the chance
We
is
are
still
going
there.
to
6
make
games
playoffs.
to
Okay,
go.
let's
If
see.
Nigeria can win all their 6 games,
Second position is
and then
attainable.
it's still possible to qualify. But then you need everybody to be on board.
Okay, all right.
So looking at
All right.
Eric Shell, he also knows that this is what he needs to do. Whether he's going to go for Nations Cup in December, he needs to make sure Nigeria qualify
That before you can. That's the thing. His
All right.
contract is just for
Okay,
And
so-
like somebody said, I think for generally, it's a good it's a good signing for Eric Chel. In fact, he's
That's
the one
the
to he's the
biggest
one to
job now.
benefit more from this signing than Nigeria.
Yeah.
So because this has raised his profile.
This is
Someone
the
was
biggest
talking
job.
about how many. I heard someone say something about how many coaches in Africa are better than Eric Chel, and I was wondering.
No, see, the thing is, see, when he was mentioning Emmanuel Amunike, I will tell you, Amunike's club record is terrible. Same,
Is it a club he's managing?
no, wait. Now,
Is it a club?
Eric Chel himself just got his first national team job. He did not coach under 17 or under 20 or under 23. He got it before they went to AFCON 2023. So now, the only thing is, if we are giving Amunike a job, but you know the politics behind all of this stuff too. If you're bringing a Nigerian to coach
All right.
the Super Eagles,
So
you won't
the
collect
rating,
50,000.
your rating of the signing,
So I'll be fair. Let's do 4 over 10.
4 over 10. How would you rate the signing?
6.5.
6.5.
Yes.
Oh God. this is
Reason why I'm
terrible.
giving 6.5.
Okay. So just to equalize it, because this one went 4. I believe say you can't do 2, and this one can't do 6.5. That's
Yes.
almost an A.
No, it's not. No, that's
Okay,
a C.
okay.
That's a C.
1.25.
Oh no, that's terrible.
Let's do
That's
that.
quite terrible.
Let's do that. We'll do accumulative later and let them know. 1.25. Let's just keep it at that.
No.
All right.
No, we could have done worse.
We could not have done worse. I'm telling you, who we won't pick? Who?
So the
Who won't
Lamba,
be
the Lamba,
Locally. Say if we had left it to Fidelis,
Daniel Ogumodede. I would
and
have
Daniel
preferred the two of the
Ogumodede.
guys.
No,
What you want to tell me that you think would have done worse?
You know something about Nigerians.
Baba,
It is still same Nigerians that will say, don't go bring local.
it's not Nigerians or
No.
whatever. Look, let me tell you. We've
So
spoken about it so much.
if you need, couldn't
Let's
get
leave
the
it.
respect.
Then Daniel Ogumodede and
Let's leave it.
Fidelis.
Let's leave it. Okay.